Today, there may be more identity threats than you realize. And only one has to sneak by. Norton alerts you of key changes to your credit report and monitors the dark web for you. If your identity is stolen, a dedicated restoration specialist will help you resolve your issue. Norton Identity Advisor Plus. Subscribe now for $19.99 a year. Terms apply. Go to norton.com.
Hello, you're watching Sky News Today. Happy New Year. I'm Nick Qureshi. It is 3 o'clock. Here are the headlines. A series of powerful earthquakes rock Japan, with reports of people trapped under collapsed buildings. A major tsunami warning was downgraded earlier, but coastal areas have been told to stay alert. Also this afternoon, small boat crossings dropped by more than a third in 2023, but last year was still the second highest number on record. Also ahead, ready to strike, the Defence Secretary suggests the UK could take direct action against Houthi rebels targeting ships in the Red Sea. Across the world, people welcome in the new year, and celebrations are continuing with a parade through central London. And in a special programme at past, we hear how the Israel-Hamas war has divided many in the UK, with people taking to the streets and others waging a war online. Good afternoon, thanks for joining us this New Year's Day. A 7.6 magnitude earthquake has struck Japan, tearing down homes and buildings. The quake also sparked mass evacuations amid a major tsunami warning that was later downgraded. Well, the epicenter was on the country's west coast in the region of Ishikawa. The orange colour shows where the main threat of the tsunami was in that region for neighbouring coastlines surrounding the epicenter. The series of strong earthquakes hit in the Sea of Japan at 4:10 in the afternoon local time. That's at 7:10 this morning here. They triggered a major tsunami warning for the Ishikawa region, Japan's first since 2011, and lower level warnings for the western coast of Honshu, which is Japan's main island where most of the population live. More than 36,000 homes are without power, and the authorities have warned of an increased likelihood of fires and landslides. Japan's nuclear authority says there is no risk of radioactivity leaking from nuclear power plants. The earthquakes have caused some damage. Video footage showing buildings collapsing in Ishikawa and damage to roads and pipes, with some people reportedly trapped under buildings. Local media is reporting now that one man has died after a building collapsed in Ishikawa. Our international correspondent John Sparks has this report.
On the western shore of Honshu Island, the earth begins to tremble. Towns and cities begin to shake as a series of earthquakes rock parts of central Japan. The information board at a station in Ishikawa district swings wildly. Passengers on a train gasp for air as the tectonic plates which lie beneath this region shift and slide and buckle. No deaths or injuries have been reported, but officials report 6 incidents where people were buried under rubble. 50 separate earthquakes have been recorded by Japan's seismic monitor, including one with a magnitude of 7.6. And tsunami warnings have been issued up and down the coast. Fearing a surge in water levels of up to 5 meters, residents have been ordered to evacuate. Every minute counts, say government officials. That message was reiterated in a national broadcast by the country's Prime Minister, Kishida Fumio. Pay attention, he said. If you live in a region where tsunamis are expected, evacuate to higher ground. Roads have closed, pipes have burst, and dozens of homes have been damaged as the earth shudders beneath their feet. In Kanazawa City, stone lanterns wobble at an ancient Buddhist shrine, while visitors scramble for safety. The people of Japan anticipate and prepare for quakes and tsunamis, but this latest episode has unsettled the nation. John Sparks, Sky News.
Now, new figures show the number of people making the journey across the Channel on small boats has dropped by a third. 29,432 people made that crossing in small boats in 2023, according to Home Office figures. That figure is 36% lower than the previous year, when 45,774 made the crossing. It's the first time there's been a year-on-year decrease since records began, but that figure is still higher than 2021. Our political correspondent Tamara Cohen is in Westminster with more.
The government is battling what they call illegal migration, people crossing the Channel in small boats, but they also want to get legal migration down because it reached a record high of 672,000 in the year to June. That's net migration, the number of people coming here versus leaving. And they say they want to get that down by about 300,000. And one of the measures that's coming in from today is that most international students studying at UK universities won't be able to bring family members with them, so spouses, children and other relatives. We know that the numbers of those dependents, as they're called, had risen to 150,000. The Migration Minister, Tom